February 27th, 2026, something powerful begins. Welcome to the Voice of Impact, where belief meets action. The Voice of Impact is a leadership and entrepreneurial podcast featuring powerful conversations with change makers, executives, founders, and community leaders who are building meaningful impact. The show will be hosted by me, Robert Ndoping, and it explores leadership strategy, resilience, governance, mindset, and legacy. Each episode will deliver real world insight and practical wisdom to help you lead with purpose, grow with influence, and build something that truly matters. Our podcast is where influence meets intention and stories shape legacy. This is not just another interview platform. This is a space for leaders, builders, culture shapers, and everyday giants who are changing their communities, industries, and the world. On the Voice of Impact, you will hear conversations with visionary entrepreneurs, community leaders, and policy influencers, creatives and storytellers, faith driven leaders, authors, executives, and change agents. Hidden heroes whose impact deserves a global microphone. We will be talking to guests from North America, which includes the United States and Canada, from Europe, from Africa, from Australia, and even Asia. These are people who didn't just talk about change, they built it, they fought for it, and they lived it. And they're coming to the table with honesty, wisdom, and strategy. It will be a human centered conversation from the heart. No fake or sugar coated conversations. It will be real. And not just some AI created script for motivation. If you're a guest on this podcast, expect depth. Expect thoughtful questions. Expect a conversation that highlights not just your success, but your journey, your values, your failures, and the systems behind your impact. And if you're a listener, expect transformation, expect clarity, expect to walk away equipped to build your legacy. Because impact is not just accidental, it is intentional. And we're launching this February, which is Black History Month, or doubles as Black History Month. The Black History Month began as a Negro History Week in 1926, founded by historian Carter J. Winson, and believed that history must not intentionally recognize the contributions of Black Americans just by their struggles, because a lot of that was overlooked. So in the United States, it is celebrated in February in honor of the birthdays of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. In Canada, Black History Month was officially recognized in 1995, thanks to the effort of Jean Augustin, the first Black woman elected to the Canadian Parliament. Black history is not just about struggle. It is about brilliance. It is about innovation. It is about resilience and global contribution. From Harriet Tubman to Martin Luther King Jr., from Viola Desmond to modern day pioneers shaping businesses, arts, science, and governance, impact has always had a voice. And that is why Voice of Impact was created. It was created to give a voice. honoring those who paved the way, highlighting those who are building today, and inspiring those who will lead tomorrow. This platform will amplify stories that matter across cultures, industries, and generations. Because when voices are heard, movements are built. This Friday, February 27th, 2026, we will be hitting the airwaves permanently. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our other podcast platforms. Share the podcast with friends and family. Share it with your colleagues. Share it with someone whom impact needs to meet. Engage with our posters and send a message to us if it creates an impact in your life. And if you're a leader with a story that can shift rooms and shape futures, this microphone is waiting for you. There is someone who needs to be impacted by your leadership. Welcome to the Voice of Impact, where stories don't just inspire, they activate and make a difference. I'll be looking forward to seeing you there. And as a teaser, our launch episode will feature a conversation with a Black entrepreneur and former professional athlete turned performing artist, author, and reinvention strategist. We'll be exploring his discipline of reinvention. But I won't share that much. I'll just leave you to get an opportunity to discover this once we release it on Friday. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to seeing you there.